Wound Care Center at Preston Memorial Hospital is dedicated to helping you heal as quickly as possible. We offer a wide range of diagnostic services and therapies to help not only heal your wounds, but to help prevent further wound problems. Our compassionate team will evaluate your case and work to educate you on why you have a non-healing wound, as well as create a treatment plan, sometimes as often as your first visit. To begin your healing journey, call our Wound Healing Center today to schedule an appointment at 304-329-3348.
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture. For nearly 50 years, our family store has been known for low prices, great customer service, and quality home furnishings.
Our nationwide low price guarantee means you'll save more on name brands like Catnapper,
Best,
Von Bassett,
Serta,
Franklin,
and the Almost Heaven mattress collection made right here in West Virginia. If you want to spend more at an overpriced big furniture store, that's your business.
But at Delano's, our business is to save you money.
So come in and see for yourself and experience the
Delano's
difference.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
At the Landing Dental Spa, our goal is to provide quality dental care at a relaxed spa-like atmosphere. Dental chairs with heat and massage, warm neck wraps, and personal TVs make your appointment as stress-free as possible. Located off the Pierpont exit, now accepting new patients of any age. Call 304-594-2200 today and visit our website at www.thelandingdentalspa.com to schedule an appointment. The Landing Dental Spa, a healthy smile with peace of mind.
Welcome back to the Castle, ladies and gentlemen, where the Lincoln Cougars have invaded down to our right, and the 10-6 Cougars come in ready to take on our 7-7 Preston Knights. We've got a whole host of Castle crazies, top 10 ranked. I don't know who ranks the fan section, Terry, but Terry Cochran, Steve Blake, and a host of Castle crazies ready to do battle, as are the Knights with these Lincoln Cougars. And it's kind of an odd team that comes in here, Terry. I'm not saying that the boys are odd. I'm just saying you look at a couple of games, they've put together some pretty good streaks during the season. They beat a good North Marion team in a low-scoring contest, 49-46. They turn around and play a pretty good RC Bird team and only score 18 points. And I'm looking at these guys out here, and I see a couple of them that could just play 2-on-5 and score 18 points.
Yeah, they have a couple guys that can fill up the lane. They're big.
Definitely, they go 6'4", 6'5", 6'7" across the front if they want to. Not an enormously deep bench, but I think there's a lot of quality there, and I think this Lincoln Cougar team is what we've come to expect from Lincoln. They come in tough, prepared, and ready to play, and that's what makes the anomaly of that 18-point game really stand out to me. Now, they're not typically a team that likes to score tons and tons of points. Their biggest outing, a 70-47 victory against Braxton County back around the 13th of January. You know, but normally they're going to keep it somewhere in the high 40s, low 50s, and come in here and try to, I think, control the tempo and put big bodies on the Knights and try to get us in foul trouble early. Preston coming in off of a disappointing loss at Morgantown. Their thoughts were elsewhere. They really weren't tuned in very well to that game. Got off to a slow start. Morgantown took advantage of that and then just continued to build from there with the hot shooting of Rudy and some of the other players down there at Morgantown. And for what it's worth, I thought the second half was a pretty good effort by Preston and seemed to be something of a wake-up call for our varsity. So coming in here tonight, I would expect that they're going to come out of the chute playing with some intensity here. We saw a very spirited JV contest earlier as we were setting up, and that one threatened to get a little bit chippy before it was over, but the Knight JV had it well in hand and won by a bunch.
Well, tonight Nick Smith comes in as the 10th all-time leading scorer in Preston history. He only needs 11 points to move into number 9 and 13 points to move into number 8 on the all-time list. So let's hope Nick gets untracked early. They have got that Peyton Hawkins, which he's going to be a handful for our Knights underneath tonight. Zach Shannon's going to have his hands full.
Yeah, that's a big boy. Hawkins goes, he's the 6'7" that I mentioned earlier. 6'7", 275-pound junior behemoth, I think is the best word to describe him. But I watched him warming up, and he has some nice moves in the paint. He's pretty smooth for such a big guy.
Thank you. Now, will everyone please stay standing in honor of our national anthem.
Now we'll meet the cheerleaders from Preston High who will entertain the home crowd and the visitors before we meet the players.
We're ready for the starting lineups. First for the Lincoln Cougars. Coming out first, number 0, Sammy Barr. Followed by number 2, that's Zachary Snyder. Number 4, Jeremiah Carpenter. Number 22, Ryan Leap. And the big man on campus, number 42, Peyton Hawkins. That's the starting 5 for the Lincoln Cougars. And now it's nighttime.
Now introducing the starters for the night, coached by Paul Davis. Starting at guard, 5'11" junior, number 31, Jaden Ball.
Out first, Jaden Foltz, number 31. Followed up by number 23, Austin Matheny. The leading scorer, averaging 21.5 points per game, Nick Smith, number 15. Starting tonight, number 30, J.C. Harris gets into the starting lineup for the Preston Knights. And followed by number 12, Zach Shannon. That's the starting lineup for Preston. We're ready to get underway.
Yes, indeed we are, and I think the Knights are well prepared to get underway. J.C. Harris, a little bit of a surprise to the Castle Crazies and the home crowd, but you know, he has earned it through hard-nosed play. And I think it's great that he gets a shot here to come out and start in one of the latter games at home this season.
Fight for the ball, almost controlled by Preston. And out of there comes Lincoln.
That tip-off said a lot about the way this game's going to be played, Terry.
Very physical. You can see this coming. Preston in that 3-2 right now. Ball will be out to Lincoln. J.C. Harris quickly out on Sammy Barr. Lincoln looking around the perimeter, not real sure what to do with that 1-2-2 or that 3-2. But they get it down deep, and they know what to do with that. Peyton Harris scores his first 2 of the night. Goes straight in off the blocks, up strong on the boards, and they come out with pressing our Knights. Down to Harris, he's going to take one from the baseline. A little strong. Out of there was Hawkins with the rebound. Lincoln on the run, and they're going to call a block on Harris. Wow.
He's getting in there down low in the post. Trying to draw a charge on the play.
That's going to put Ryan Leap to the line for the Cougars. That time J.C. Harris thought he had good position on that, but got a call from the official. They said he was moving. Called a blocking foul. Lincoln up 4-zip over the Preston Knights. Additional pressure. And now a timeout called by Coach Kuntz. He doesn't like what he sees. He's going to talk this over. This press is really bothering him.
3-man trap, and the Knights fell right into it by getting that ball too far from the center of the court there that time, out here in the outside lane trying to advance it. And Lincoln just swarmed to the ball. You can see what kind of aggressive pressure they're going to try to put on the Knights here early. see if they can create some turnovers. Turnovers were a problem at Morgantown, and obviously they've scouted and think they can do the same sort of thing. I got to believe that the Knights are going to be ready for this.
All right, Austin Matheny will inbounds right in front of the scorer's table. Gets it to Jaden Foltz. Foltz sets the offense. Comes back to Smith. They're all waiting on Smith. Matheny takes one from outside. Doesn't go. They get it back to Foltz. He loses the handle on the ball, and now a turnover. Back comes Lincoln on a run out the other way. And Nick Smith's going to get tagged with his first personal.
Hustling back quickly there to stop the ball. Going to make him shoot these from a little farther than a foot away. But that does play into Lincoln's strategy. They want to get our starters in foul trouble early, particularly Smith and Foltz if they can.
Cougars up 6-0 over the Knights. A little sluggish right now. This pressure really bothering Preston. Now we get a personal foul call on number 4. That's Carpenter, his first personal. First team foul. They put Ryan Leap all over Nick Smith. He's a little taller.
Preston rotating the ball well there, but a little bit slower, the offensive half-court set, than we've seen them do that.
Foltz now looking, gets it into Shannon. Nice pass. That was all Jaden Foltz.
Gets the Knights on the board, and here come the Cougars back quickly.
A block by Matheny, but a putback. Ryan Leap up strong with his second attempt. 8-2 in favor of the Cougars.
And again, the Knights in a trap over here on the near side, and that brings Paul Kuntz off his seat.
Yeah, he's very upset.
He's yelling at his team to get that ball back in the middle of the court. Don't come to the sideline.
A lot of pushing and shoving in there by Hawkins. Out of there comes Preston. Get it to Matheny. Matheny travels again. Just out of sync tonight so far.
He's trying to get that quick first step, get open for a three, or find an entry pass here. Knights just need to sharpen up a little bit.
Now a steal by Matheny. He's going to run it out, and he gets blocked hard. And he'll go to the line for 2. Hard foul by Carpenter. That's his second team foul. And that puts Matheny to the line for 2.
Good with the first, and Matheny a good free throw shooter.
Lopez enters the game for the Cougars. Doesn't make good on the second attempt, so back comes Lincoln. And a long three from outside, buries it. Wow, swoosh. Zachary Snyder. Another turnover. Preston full of turnovers in this first period.
And again, they're taking the ball well out near the sideline there, and that's exactly where the Cougars want to hem them in and use that sideline like an extra defender. And at that time, Preston just got a little too fast, a little too wide.
Another tray missed. Now a battle underneath. Ryan Leap just turns and banks it off the backboard, scores it. Again, another turnover. Paul Kuntz is just livid. Unbelievable. Here at the 4-minute mark, we've scored just 3 points. Shot in and out, rebound Shannon. Thomas will bring it up. Thiede takes one from outside, doesn't go, but nice rebound by Thomas. They get it back to the top of the key to Smith, and he'll set the offense. That time Smith got the ball into Harris, and he was fouled immediately.
Yeah, he got hammered to the floor. Harris did that time.
This sloppy passing right now. And Preston will get the ball on the far sidelines. I'm not sure what they called. Smith will take one from outside, misses. Big rebound by Hawkins for the Cougars. Back over the timeline. Lincoln sets up their offense. Good rebound by Shannon. Ryan Leap tried to go strong. Now they get it to Smith. Smith, turnaround move in the paint. Try to get it down to Harris. Harris loses the handle. Not a real good pass by Smith that time. JC wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, the miscommunication again. The Knights just don't look sharp here.
And now that's Nick's second personal foul. That's not what Preston needs.
And that one not a good one to give some 70 feet from the offensive board for Lincoln.
Lincoln turns the ball over, and Smith will have to take a seat. With 2 fouls, they bring back Jaden. Now they got to go pretty small. Foltz, J.C. Harris. They got Matheny. Harris is hit as he was taking a 3, and he'll go to the line, and we'll get 3 shots at it from the charity stripe. Call that on bar.
Harris good with the first.
Every point counts now, down 13-4 right now. And the second one doesn't go.
Knights need every point they can get with the clock stopped here even early, and they've got to take advantage of every mistake that Lincoln makes to get back in this.
(13-5) with 2 minutes on a running clock. In and out. Now they got Matheny streaking down the floor. Nice switch of hands that time by Austin Matheny to score that basket. Little reverse.
Cougars looking for a good entry pass to the big man down low.
Now Lopez will take one from outside. Good rebound. Nice strong rebound by Trevor Thomas. Folks will set up the offense. Cougars in that man-to-man. Finally tag. They got away with a couple of those. This time they catch number 2, Zach Snyder, with his first. Team foul number 5. J.C. Harris will take a break. Good minutes from J.C. as he goes on the bench.
Yeah, very, very active in this first quarter. You've heard his name a lot here.
Byron Brandt makes it in. Nice little slice and dice by Jaden Foltz. He'll score it.
Cougars are going to back it back out here, try to set up a good open look.
Nice job by Byron Brandt to knock that ball free. And it goes off of a Cougar. So Knights will take the ball with 24 ticks remaining here in the first period.
Plenty of time to get another score on the board.
Down to Matheny, he drives the baseline, pulls up, about a 15-footer, no good. They got time for one shot, almost a steal by Matheny. Ryan Leap will take the last shot, right at the buzzer, doesn't go.
All right, we come to the end of one. The Knights battling back after a slow start. The Lincoln Cougars have 13, Preston Knights 9 as we go to this break for the fine sponsors that bring you Preston Knight varsity basketball here on Hometown TV. We thank them all. We'll be back right after this.
When it comes to buying a new mattress, there's so many choices. Memory foam, number up, number down, purple this, temper that. Even the Friendly Ghost claims to have the best sleep product.
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture and Mattress. We'd like to encourage you to come and see the best made mattress sets in America, and at less than you'll pay for that overpriced fad mattress set of the day.
So what does make a good mattress?
Number 1, an American-made product, no hidden imported materials. Number 2, a pocketed coil individual support system that contours to your body and allows motion separation between partners. And number 3, a double-sided mattress, a mattress you can rotate and flip for years of comfort, support, and restful sleep. This, along with high-quality support and pressure relief foam, creates the best sleep surface anywhere.
So before you run to your nearest Mattress Mart or buy something you see on the internet, make the short drive to Delano's and try our Almost Heaven mattress sets. The world's best made mattress sets made right here in West Virginia. Come experience
The Delano's difference.
Recent studies have shown that people who complete a cardiac rehabilitation program can increase their life expectancy by up to 5 years. Preston Memorial Hospital's cardiac rehab team helps you begin and maintain a treatment plan that works for you. They offer education and support to make healthy lifestyle changes that fit your needs. We're here to help you live longer and enjoy life. Most insurance plans are accepted. Please contact your doctor or our cardiac rehab center at 304-329-3429.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
At the Landing Dental Spa, our goal is to provide quality dental care at a relaxed spa-like atmosphere. Dental chairs with heat and massage, warm neck wraps, and personal TVs make your appointment as stress-free as possible. Located off the Pierpont exit, now accepting new patients of any age. Call 304-594-2200 today and visit our website at www.thelandingdentalspa.com to schedule an appointment. The Landing Dental Spa, a healthy smile with peace of mind.
Terry Preston just a little discombobulated here in the first quarter, and coming out here trying to play with some intensity. They outfoxed themselves at times. Mental mistakes and turnovers that didn't need to happen put Lincoln up, got them 13 quick points, but as hard as the Cougars are playing here, the Knights have fought back, started to settle themselves a little bit over the last 4 minutes of that first period, and hopefully now Preston sees the writing on the wall and gets in gear.
Well, the biggest problem Preston has right now is Nick Smith, their leading scorer, has 2 personal fouls. He's sitting on the bench. But they got Daniel Long in the game now. He's going to battle it out down underneath with Peyton Hawkins. Ball out of bounds to Preston. Hawkins will take a seat, get a little break. Back over to Thomas. They just working around the perimeter right now. Cross court to Thomas. Thomas back to Matheny. Matheny straight down center. Doesn't go. And a rebound underneath by number 33. That's Dalton Daraway. Dalton Daraway. That call goes against Daniel Long, his first personal. 4th team foul on Preston. Daraway, another big body for Lincoln, so they can put one in and take one out and don't lose a whole lot on the interior. Nice play that time. Nice give and go as Sammy Barr found number 33, Dalton Daraway.
First 2 points in a couple of minutes for Lincoln. And now they're able to get back at half court, tip it out of bounds, and the Knights have to reset and inbound it quickly.
Knights have got to hit some shots from the perimeter to loosen this trap. Matheny just being hounded and finally has to bounce the ball off of one of the Cougars. Get it into Foltz. Foltz attacks. Got a wide open Daniel Long. That's what Jaden Foltz does very well, is pass the ball. Found a cutting Daniel Long right down the paint, laid it up for 2. Right back comes Lincoln. Sammy Barr nails a shot.
Yeah, nice elevation. Good floating one-hander, and he gets to the line for the bonus.
Yeah, Austin Matheny went up to try to block that. He was all over Barr. Didn't do anything to stop the shot. It went in.
And so does the free throw. So he got 3 on that trip, and it's an 18-11 score right now.
Get it to Matheny. Matheny to Brandt. Brandt has to kick it back out. They thought they had Long open, but they cut it off. And a good play by Sammy Barr all the way coast to coast. Scores it. Stretches that lead to 20-11, right as the Knights were making a small comeback.
Lincoln very, very quick in the transition game. Don't want to give them very many opportunities like that.
Little floater by Foltz, doesn't go anywhere. Nice pass into Long. Long hammered underneath by Ryan Leap.
Great save on the ball there, and Leaf picks up his first personal.
It's a 16 foul for Lincoln. Knights will be in the bonus after the next personal. Matheny looks, he had Daniel Long cutting down the lane, didn't see him. Now they call Sammy Barr with a travel as he was on the floor. And at the 4:49 mark here in the second period, Nick Smith and Shannon find their way back in for the Knights. Good minutes by Daniel Long. Off of a Cougar, says the official. So we bring it back in. Now Smith is open from outside, misses. Nick having trouble getting on the scoreboard again tonight. And they get Mr. Darway with a travel. Picked up his pivot foot. Harris comes back in. Brandt comes out.
Knights are going to move some things around here a little bit.
Matheny takes one. Finally, they get one to go from deep. Tray for Austin Matheny.
Midway through the second period.
Wow, nice move. Down on the baseline by Weston Heldreth. Get it back into Shannon, quickly turns it around, but doesn't go. Tie up in favor of the Cougars.
Lincoln wasting no time getting Peyton Hawkins back in the game here now with 3:27 remaining in the first half. He looks refreshed and rested, Terry.
Oh, wow. There's a deep shot by Zachary Snyder. He didn't hesitate. Smith finally up on the board, doesn't go again. He just cannot find a bucket this first half. Lincoln with a block by Shannon. Now Matheny will take another tray. Boom! Austin Matheny. He's starting to find the range now.
And Austin's two big three-pointers are 6 important points here in this second period.
Smith skies for that rebound, brings it down, and Foltz travels across the timeline. They find Matheny again. He's going to bury another one. No, long that time.
Knights need a stop here now. And they build a wall to do it.
Yeah.
Harris picks up his second. We've got 16 fouls each way.
Cougars up 10 on our Knights. Get it down to Shannon. Shannon back to Smith. He's going to let one go finally. The first basket for Nick Smith.
That will give Lincoln a little bit of pause and something else to think about.
Cut that lead down to 7. And now a turnover. Back they come the other way. And a turnover by Jaden Foltz. Tried to push that. Run out the other way by Heldreth. Smith will take another one. He feels it. Whoa! Nick Smith tickles the silk from way downtown.
2 trays by Matheny, 2 trays now by Smith in this second period.
Starting to get a feel for this game. Matheny with the rebound, long rebound out of there, 50 some seconds. Now we get a hold as that was Ryan Leap as he grabbed Smith going through. That will put Smith to the line. That's the 17th foul.
Knights in the 1-and-1 with 53.5 ticks remaining on the big board in the first half of action here.
I'll take Shingleton out of the game. They got some pretty good minutes for the Cougars. Oh, they missed the front of the 1-and-1. Shannon almost got the rebound, but Lincoln comes away.
They're going to walk it down here now and probably look to run some clock and get a final shot. They're going to take a timeout. And the Lincoln coach is absolutely beside himself.
Yeah, he wasn't real happy with that. I think
he met his guards at half court.
He wanted that timeout earlier than what they got it for him. We watched Paul Kuntz in the huddle as our Knights have made a comeback. They were down 10, now it's 29-23 right before the halftime.
And this inbound play could work to Preston's advantage if they can defend and get a quick turnover. They've got plenty of time with 39.6 on the clock. Foltz nearly got that one away. Hawkins is really throwing the elbows out there, Terry.
He's not afraid. He sets some illegal picks. Look, that's a moving screen right there. They bury a 3. That was number 20, White. And White picks up a personal foul right before halftime. That's Braden White.
1.9 seconds left on the clock. And the Knights had one dancing on the iron that wasn't going to go in. But the free throw will.
Any points will be good with 1.9 seconds to go here in the first half. And a steal and a shot by J.C. Harris. And we were looking for someone to call foul as they pushed Harris right at the buzzer. We didn't get it. So that'll end the half, Steve, with our Knights down by a score of 32-25 to the Lincoln Cougars.
And I have to say it, Terry, a lot of it's been their own doing right here. They have made some mental mistakes. They got off to a slow start and made some turnovers and some errors in judgment, trying to pass the ball around, maybe one too many passes at times, and some sloppy passing, quite frankly, and it got them in a bit of trouble. Now they're battling back, but they're going to have to play down 32-25 when we come back out of the halftime break. They'll get back out of the locker room with some adjustments, see if they can play with renewed fire here in the Castle. Hometown TV will be back after this.
The Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour nursing care. Our team works to ensure a smooth return to independent living. For more information on the Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital, visit us online or call 304-791-3733.
When it comes to buying a new mattress, there's so many choices. Memory foam, number up, number down, purple this, temper that. Even the Friendly Ghost claims to have the best sleep product.
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture and Mattress. We'd like to encourage you to come and see the best made mattress sets in America, and at less than you'll pay for that overpriced fad mattress set of the day.
So what does make a good mattress?
Number 1, an American-made product, no hidden imported materials. Number 2, a pocketed coil individual support system that contours to your body and allows motion separation between partners. And number 3, a double-sided mattress, a mattress you can rotate and flip for years of comfort, support, and restful sleep. This, along with high-quality support and pressure relief foam, creates the best sleep surface anywhere.
So before you run to your nearest Mattress Mart or buy something you see on the internet, make the short drive to Delano's and try our Almost Heaven mattress sets. The world's best made mattress sets made right here in West Virginia. Come experience
The Delano's difference.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
At the Landing Dental Spa, our goal is to provide quality dental care at a relaxed spa-like atmosphere. Dental chairs with heat and massage, warm neck wraps, and personal TVs make your appointment as stress-free as possible. Located off the Pierpont exit, now accepting new patients of any age. Call 304-594-2200 today and visit our website at www.thelandingdentalspa.com to schedule an appointment. The Landing Dental Spa, a healthy smile with peace of mind.
Halftime in the Castle. The Castle Crazies, they're going to get warmed up for the second half. They've got to defend their state rank. I still don't understand the fan base being ranked, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
Heard it was a top 10. Good job, guys. Get into it here in the second half. The Knights need you. They've dug themselves a little bit of a hole here, Terry. 32-25, the Lincoln Cougars, with help from their behemoth number 42, Peyton Hawkins, and some good play across the board. and they've taken advantage of mistakes. They have pressed hard. They've caught the Knights with the ball too many times out near the sideline, and they've effectively used that sideline as a third defender, sometimes a fourth defender. They've manhandled the ball, and they got out to a quick lead, and then they pressed their advantage every time Preston made a mistake. Before the half was over, the Knights played a pretty good 4.5 minutes of basketball in that second period, but nonetheless, they were not able to get it back to dead even.
No.
And now as we set ourselves for the third period, Preston got some work to do.
Yeah, we got outscored, Steve, 13-9 in the first period, and then in the second period we were making a comeback, but ended up getting outscored 19-16. So it's 32-25 right now as we start into the second half. We've seen this before, and we've seen our Knights rally and come on strong in the second half.
Austin Matheny and Nick Smith both got untracked from the perimeter, each of them with a pair of trays. Those points very instrumental in the Knights' comeback, and look for more in the second half. After a slow start, very slow start at Morgantown, the Knights came back and rallied in the second half in similar fashion, and although that one got away from them to a great degree, I think tonight at home they can overcome this deficit if they just concentrate on not making mistakes.
All right, Jaden Foltz will start the offense for Preston. Lincoln in that man-to-man. Shannon with a pull-up shot from the baseline starts the scoring for the Preston Knights. Nice baseline jumper from Zach Shannon. Turnover Lincoln. That'll set the Knights up. And we can close the gap. Foltz looks, turns around, nothing there, so he has to get it over to Smith. A little shuffle. Jaden took one too many steps that time. He turns the ball over.
Trying to get that fast start, and again, just a little mental mistake by the Knights.
Zach Snyder brings the ball up. He's guarded closely by Foltz. Now we're going to get a call underneath. Let's see what happens here. That's going to go against Peyton Hawkins.
He was getting pretty physical in the latter stages of that first half. Had some elbows flying around, doing a lot of pushing. As you pointed out, set a couple of dubious picks that were more like a tank rolling down the lane.
Harris gets pounded underneath as he goes up for a shot. We'll see who they call that on. Called on black, number 0, Sammy Barr, his second. And that'll put J.C. Harris to the line for Preston.
Second team foul for Lincoln as Harris cans the first.
Every point's going to count here in the second half. So we need all the free throws, everything.
All right, got them both, and now it's a one-possession contest as the Cougars work to get it in.
They tried to get the ball down deep to number 22, Ryan Leap.
Yeah,
he had position.
Foltz with quick hands, though, ripped it away, went out of bounds chasing the loose ball.
Ryan wanted a foul on that. He thought he got grabbed on the arm. Now a turnover, but it goes off of a Knight. as Sammy Barr got the ball stripped from him, but it bounced off one of the Preston Knights, so Cougars retain possession under their own basket. And a turnover, steps taken, Jeremiah Carpenter.
A lot of whistles down there in a very short period of time. A lot of mishandling of the ball.
They get it into Smith. Smith's going to bring it across the timeline. They get it to Harris. Harris down to Shannon. Shannon gets blocked by Hawkins. He tips the ball out of bounds. So it'll be out to the Knights. Nice job that time by Peyton Hawkins. Back out front to Foltz. Foltz looks inside. Now he's going to give it to Smith. Smith tries one from deep, but doesn't go. Put that shot up a little bit quick that time. Didn't have a real good look at it. And a blocking foul. Going to get called against Shannon. I only have him for one. I get it right in, and Hawkins misses it from point blank range.
He got a good look at the basket there, Terry. Just couldn't make it go. And Lincoln struggling. They're stuck on 32 and have been since the first half.
Big rebound by Harris. Now he floats one up, but Smith's right there to put it back. Nick Smith, good put back. Up on that glass strong. 32-31. We're back within one. And then a steal by Smith. He gets it to Shannon, and they'll set the offense as they get it back out front to Jaden. Knight's kind of standing around right now. Smith will take it on the baseline. He gets it put back in his face by big number 42, Peyton Hawkins. Says, don't come in here with that. Foltz had a shot, didn't take it. Now he scoops one in. Nice little scoop shot by Jaden Foltz. He works his way in the paint.
And at the 4:49 mark with the clock stopped, the Knights have a 33-32 lead, Terry, for the first time.
Foltz picks up a quick personal foul on that inbounds play. Trying to put some pressure on Lincoln. Ryan Leap drives in and right gathers up the loose ball is Peyton Hawkins, and he scores only his second basket of this whole game, Steve. And now a trap on the other end. Bodies all over the floor, and a tie up in favor of Lincoln. Once again, we're allowing ourselves to get trapped in these double teams. It is really hurting the Knights. 34-33.
And we've got a timeout. Timeout to save the possession by Lincoln because the official was about to call a 5-second penalty on the inbound. Knights doing a very good job sealing off the passing lanes that time and confusing the inbound play. And the Cougars were trying to figure out where to go with it. So they're going to go to the bench and talk it over.
Yep. Coach Kuntz in the huddle, rallying the troops. Sorry, Steve, I'm a little bit under the weather tonight.
Riled may be the word for Paul Kuntz right now because he's riled up a little bit. He's not happy with the play exhibited here by the Knights, certainly not in the first half. And right now he's telling them, you got to play every play. You can't take any time off here.
So far we've outscored Lincoln 8-2. If they don't take any time as Sammy Bard drives hard to the hole, he gets fouled and will go for the and one.
Zach Shannon picks up personal foul number 2. Team foul number 3 for Preston.
Barr nails that free throw. They're all over Smith. Another trap, and he loses the ball. But they say it came off of a Cougar. We're not getting any help. Right, they trap as soon as the ball comes in, and we're not getting the ball back to anybody. Now we do, and we get it up floor. Here comes Smith all the way to the hole, and he gets blocked. Big block that time by Peyton Hawkins. Smith went in and challenged him, but Peyton says, no way, buddy. Here it comes. Triangle. 37-33 in favor of the Cougars. Ryan Leap drives hard to the hole. Shannon will pick up another personal foul. That's his third. 4th team foul. Ryan Leap, a very steady player for Lincoln. He knows how to handle the ball in traffic, goes up strong every time to the backboard.
Daniel Long getting set to check in for the Knights here with the miss on the first free throw, and that'll bring Zach Shannon to the side to take a break.
Leap will get a second shot here. Misses both.
Gives the Knights the ball with 4:01 on the clock as we get it rolling here halfway through the third period. And again, the Knights taking the outside line with the ball there, and they throw that one away down in the corner. Now they're forced to put some pressure.
Ryan Leap's just nice job by Smith with that little wraparound. Leap had him beat, but he wrapped around and got the ball knocked out of Leap's hands, out of bounds to Lincoln. They go long, and down with it comes Matheny. He out-jumps Peyton Hawkins for the ball.
Nice job by Austin to kind of disguise himself there and then step in at the last second. Oh, and just short with the attempted three.
Call that on Daniel Long, his second personal.
Team foul number 5 for Preston, second personal for Long.
Travel. Steps taken by Zachary Snyder. So that's a turnover in favor of Preston. 37-33. Time running out here in the third period. Get it to Harris. Harris drives down. Makes a bad pass trying to get it into Daniel Long, and right there was Peyton Hawkins to snatch it up.
Not going to get too many sloppy passes past Mr. Hawkins. He's too big, too wide.
And back with a big tray is Zach Snyder. 40-33 in favor.
Knights had a 1-point advantage, and it's turned into a 7-point deficit. Again, Terry, I've got to say, largely through their own undoing.
Yep. Turnovers,
and mental mistakes. Just not giving the Knights enough opportunity to shoot this ball or even to get good looks for shots.
Well, they're not sharing the ball the way they should. It's one pass. They're trying to force in cross-court passes. It's not working. They got to take a little more time. Work that ball around the perimeter and find a good shot. (40-33) favor of the Cougars. Get it into Foltz. Foltz over to Thomas. Thomas cross court to Matheny. Now they get it to Smith, and he takes one from deep, doesn't go. And the call will come against Trevor Thomas. That's the 16th foul. Good roll to the basket. Fight for the ball. Hawkins ended up with it right on the out of bounds line. So turnover back to Preston. Once again, the pressure is killing the Knights. They finally get it across half court. Trevor will take time from outside. Big trade by Trevor Thomas. They needed that.
That is a huge basket by Thomas, coming as it did with just over 2 minutes to go in this third period and pulling the Knights back to within 4.
Maybe they'll put some life into this team. Hawkins just barrel his way in. No shots. They have to take it and kick it back out. Good defense by the Preston Knights. Now they get it into.
Oh, and Hawkins throws the big elbow on Nick Smith and knocks him flat.
Wow. That's unbelievable. That's terrible. And they score that, don't they?
Coach Paul Kuntz is up daring the official.
All right, here we go. 43, 36. And a nice job by Matheny to get to the free throw line. That goes against Darway. It's only his first personal.
Austin Matheny on the line, first of 2, and he rings it in.
This is the second, but Long comes down with the rebound, and they're going to call a foul on 22. That's Ryan Leap. That's his third personal. Didn't see that.
That's going to bring him out.
No, looks like he's staying in.
Well, surprising.
Sammy Barr out. Now they went to Smith, and Smith gets his legs taken out from under him. They call that on Darway. His second.
Nick Smith getting battered on both ends of the floor. Steps up and cans the first one.
This could put him in double figures. Gives him 10.
Smith with 10, the Knights with 39. Allen in for Smith, and now Lincoln with the ball. and a minute 20 in which to work on a turning third period clock. Daniel Long is going to pick up the foul on a very, very active Darway as he made a move to the rim. And Darway rattles one off the front of the rim. Darway misses them both, and the Knights have the ball, trailing by 4.
Jaden Foltz,
boom! And Jaden Foltz makes it a 1-point game.
Jaden Foltz wrinkles the net.
Knights need a stop here.
Oh, and they get a personal foul instead. Called against.
Daniel Allen's going to pick up his first personal.
And that's going to put him to the line.
Snyder, a good shooter. He's got 11, wants to add to it here, and he's got that one.
44-42. Still a one-possession game. Time running out into period. Knights down 3, 45-42. Thomas will take one from deep. Nails it! He nailed it! Trevor Thomas with the second big tray of this period. And that ends the quarter.
Time's going to expire. Paul Kuntz is about to blow the top off of his head here. Steam coming out of his ears as he yells at the official. Nick Smith going to come down and check in. We're going to take a fast break and be right back for the start of fourth quarter action in the Castle.
The Wound Care Center at Preston Memorial Hospital is dedicated to helping you heal as quickly as possible. We offer a wide range of diagnostic services and therapies to help not only heal your wounds, but to help prevent further wound problems. Our compassionate team will evaluate your case and work to educate you on why you have a non-healing wound, as well as create a treatment plan, sometimes as often as your first visit. To begin your healing journey, call our Wound Healing Center today to schedule an appointment at 304-329-3348.
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture. For nearly 50 years, our family store has been known for low prices, great customer service, and quality home furnishings.
Our nationwide low price guarantee means you'll save more on name brands like Catnapper,
Best,
Von Bassett,
Serta,
Franklin,
and the Almost Heaven mattress collection made right here in West Virginia. If you want to spend more at an overpriced big furniture store, that's your business.
But at Delano's, our business is to save you money.
So come in and see for yourself and experience the
Delano's
difference.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Now the officials' ears may be burning over there because we're certainly hearing the Knight bench up in arms. And I think Lincoln not real happy with some of the calls that have been made as well here. but we are in a battle royale in the castle here. It's busting out all over the floor. The Castle Crazies to a man on their feet, and we are ready to get the final fourth quarter of this contest underway.
It's going to come down.
Preston with the ball.
It's going to come down to who doesn't turn the ball over here in this final period. Knights have to stay in control and not let their tempers get to them. They've clawed their way back into this. They outscored the Cougars by a score of 20-13 in that third period. Tie this thing up 45. And a couple of those big trays came from Trevor Thomas. Thomas looks to Matheny. Matheny thought about it. Now he is going to take it. Does not go. Probably not the shot he really needed right at that point in time, and they're going to put Smith back in the game.
Cleared by Bart for Lincoln, and they go down to the other end and tip one in.
Yeah, that was Hawk. We're going to give that to Hawkins. He just knocked some people out of the way and just tipped that ball right in. Now comes Foltz. Foltz up on the glass, doesn't go, but he gets fouled. We'll see who they call it on. They call it on Hawkins. That's only Hawkins' second personal, but it puts...
Yeah, 16 foul, so one more before the Knights get in the 1-and-1. Foltz good from the line with his first. Makes it a 1-point contest.
Nick Smith back in the lineup. Nails both. Here we go. They're staying there 1-2-2. They pack it back in almost a 3-2. Down on that other end, they go to down deep to Peyton Hawkins, and he just finds a way in.
Yeah, the Knights stop him. He'll go to the line, but Matheny with a good stop picks up his second personal.
Hawkins was knocking down some free throws in practice, so I think he's a pretty good free throw shooter.
I think he gets better as the night goes along.
He's got all four of the Cougars' points here in the final period, 49-47. Back to Matheny, they trap him. He works his way out of it. Gets it to Jaden Foltz. Foltz, errant pass, but Shannon's down there and gets it up on the glass. I don't know how he did that. Shannon was trapped on the baseline somehow, got it up on the glass and scored it.
Beautiful move and just refused to quit. Just no quit in Zach Shannon right there. And it paid dividends.
Ties it up. Now a cross-court pass and wide open. They missed the shot. That's over the back. Hawkins scores it. Wow.
Pushing, shoving like a bull in a china shop. Sorry, but that's how it looks. No doubt the young man's talented, but he uses that big body in ways that aren't strictly within the rule book.
Here's the deal. If they're not going to call it, you're going to do it. That's the way I play.
Well, you're right, Terry. I mean, that's part of the game, too.
That's right.
You adapt to what the officials will let you do, and they're letting him play and bang around down there, and he's going to do it.
Yep, take advantage of it. That puts Nick Smith to the line. That's the fourth foul on Ryan Leap. That would be big if Ryan Leap leaves this game.
Smith with the front end of the 1-and-1. Gets the Knights to within a point.
Byron Brandt come back in the game. He's going to take Trevor Thomas out. over 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Almost a steal by the Knights. They get it back in. A miss by the big man, but wow, circus shot by Sammy Barr.
And more importantly, second chance points. Knights couldn't get the rebound after the miss. And Hawkins isn't going to miss too many in that close.
Foltz drives in, finds Zach Shannon. Zach Shannon from Jaden Foltz. What a pretty pass.
Knotted back up at the 5-minute mark.
Back and forth, just what we expected. And a timeout called by the Lincoln Cougars.
Perhaps something they saw that they'd like to take advantage of. Perhaps just good hard-nosed defense over there on the side by the Knights. This Lincoln Cougar team comes in here. Again, they don't score tons and tons of points. 170-point output is all they've had this season. Nothing above that, and usually in the high 40s, low 50s. In the most recent Metro News statewide index, Terry, which ranks all teams, they come in at number 30. So that's pretty good for a AA, and a lot of it is on the back of Hawkins.
Well, they're 10-5, 6-3 in the Big Ten, so we knew they were going to be a decent team coming in. That's that one game that they played where they just didn't score anything. I don't know what happened that night.
They must have all had the flu. I don't know.
They must have, because I don't understand how they had an output like that. This is a good team, this Lincoln Cougar team. And they're well coached.
Hard-nosed, much like the Knights when they are playing well. And I have to say, as good as the Cougars are, the Knights have not played spectacularly here this evening in the Castle. If they were really playing their A game, this wouldn't be an even contest right now.
Both teams with 8 here in the final period. It's going to come down to the wire. Now a shot from outside off the rim. Good rebound by Smith.
All right, Knights capture the ball. Got to do something with it now.
Matheny from the baseline doesn't go. And Zach Shannon gets called for the personal against Peyton Hawkins on the rebound.
That one kind of obvious. Hawkins lost the headband.
That's number 4 on Zach Shannon. Can ill afford to lose Zach at this point
10
in the
team
game.
fouls now, so the double bonus in effect. He'll get 2, and not the guy you want to foul here. He has certainly found his rhythm at the free throw line here in this fourth period.
Back.
I knew I could talk him into missing one. Yeah, there you go.
Smith with the rebound. Right. Now we get it to Matheny. Matheny takes one from deep. Austin Matheny chucks it in from deep.
Combination of the 3 and the missed free throw on the prior play gives the Knights a 2-point lead.
That lead comes about the 3:58 mark here in the final period. All nice give and go down on the baseline. They find Peyton Hawkins for an easy deuce.
And he's the obvious go-to now. He's scoring all the points here in this fourth period for the Lincoln Cougars.
Tie game. Smith looks. Byron Brandt takes a wraparound on the other side. Up on the glass, doesn't go. Shannon with the rebound, and he's fouled. And I believe that's going to be number 5 if they call it on number 22.
Yep, that is indeed all she wrote. for the little big man.
Ryan Leaf.
And I'll tell you what, Ryan Leaf has played a good game here tonight. Again, just a hard-nosed, difficult to defend, good rebounder, good all-around ball player. And it doesn't get a lot easier because in his stead you get number 33, Dalton Darway, back in there.
And now we got two big guys. And a turnover as Byron Brandt gets Peyton Hawkins to touch the ball last. It goes off of Hawkins, so the Knights will have it with a tie game. I get into Shannon, and Shannon loses the handle. Back to the Knights. Now they kick it. Oh, and a blocking foul called against Jaden Foltz.
And Foltz played the price there. He got mowed down.
And that puts them to the line. That's going to put Zachary Snyder to the line with 1-1.
And I don't think he's missed one from the line here tonight.
I don't know what that was.
Officials are directing traffic in and out of the stands now.
They might ask someone to leave.
They might have. They usually don't direct traffic in the stands. First miss from the line here tonight for Snyder. He was 4 of 4 from the free throw stripe.
Something. He gets the second. So they take a 1-point advantage. The 3-minute mark, 3:14. Perfect job by Darway to get in position.
Good transition basket for Lincoln right there. That's what they needed at that point. And now they're up by 3, and the Knights.
And that's going to be
whistle blows.
Number 5 on Zach Shannon. He's going to be done. So that'll end it. They're going to have to bring in Daniel Long to finish this game. 59-56, Lincoln Cougars on top and in control at the 2:40 mark here in the final period.
Knights very much need a stop here now, or a mistake by the Cougars.
Now a turnover, almost.
Ball headed out of bounds, saved back in and controlled by the Cougars.
Running clock. Smith reaches, now a battle on the floor and a timeout called. And they give the Cougars the timeout. Now one official called a jump ball. The other official called the timeout.
I'm not sure either team could have called a timeout right there. I don't think anybody had possession for a moment. And looked like it was headed for a tie-up. Possession arrow would have favored Lincoln, so in any event, they're going to get the ball out of bounds on the far side.
Cougars have outscored us 14-11 here in this final period.
Preston looking for an opportunity here to prove their mettle, to get back on the winning track after a tough loss against Morgantown High and to show their improvement here. Knights at 500, 7-7, taking on a 10-win team. that shows you why they've won 10.
Hawkins back in the game. Here we go.
Lincoln with the ball out of the timeout. We'll throw it into the back court.
Foltz against Snyder out front. Now a steal by Foltz. Good job by Jaden Foltz.
Foltz got up high for that one, Terry.
Matheny takes one from deep. And they're going to get number 33, Dalton Darway, for a shove against Byron Brandt underneath. So Brandt goes to the line to make it a one-point game.
(59-57), Brandt with another one coming. Byron doing a good job here from the line tonight. Oh, in and out.
A tie-up by Smith. He reached in, got the ball against Hawkins, and that arrow goes in favor of the Cougars. 59-57, 140.
Knights will finally get the possession arrow turned back their way if they can create, and I think that's going to be a foul. Jaden Foltz trying desperately there to pry that ball loose.
It's his third.
1:35 remaining in the contest. And we put Snyder back on the line. He struggled his last trip here. Not that time. Snyder rattles it home.
Time running out. 57, 61, 57 in favor of the Cougars. Get it down the long into Smith. Smith with a turnaround. He gets fouled by Sammy Barr. Big free throws coming for Nick Smith.
Oh, that one all but down in the net.
Need every point right now. Doesn't get either one to go.
Now the Knights forced to put pressure on, and Lincoln breaks it.
He's going to travel.
And Lincoln getting a little too excited. They don't like the call. But the official right there on the spot. And the Knights have had some they didn't like tonight, so we're going to say that evens things out a little. And Preston wants a timeout. Timeout in the action with 1:02 remaining in regulation. Preston trailing 61-57. And they're going to have to help themselves here. Lincoln's not going to help dig out of the little hole here that they're currently setting in. Preston got to play tough, got to play smart right here. And they need to go fairly quickly and leave a little bit of time to maneuver defensively on the clock. to try and make something happen in the way of a turnover.
Yeah, they can't wait for a...
Don't want to put Lincoln back on the line. If the Knights can come out here and score quickly, they don't want to put the Cougars back on the line. They want to get a quick stop. Cougars taking all the allotted time before coming out of the huddle here.
So Nick will take it out for Preston. Got it to Long. He tried to get it to Smith and a turnover. That's big. Time running out. They're going to be forced to foul now.
Clock winds down to 52.8. 53 seconds now. Not a whole lot of time goes by, but the possession is the big thing. The Knights are going to put Zach Snyder back on the line here. And Snyder, a little bit of a rough go earlier in the quarter at the line, missed a couple, but he's been golden since then. Long checks out, Harris checks in for Preston.
This is the second, but they're still up 62-57. They've got to score quickly. Foltz down the hole. Scores it up on the glass. Nice job, Jaden Foltz.
And he got the contact.
And we'll go to the line. So you can cut it to a 2-point game. It's not over yet.
No, still a fair amount of time with 45 seconds remaining.
Free throw coming. Good.
Foltz, good from the line, and the Knights trail by 2 now.
Put the pressure on. 41 seconds. Not sure that I would have fouled, but they do.
Nick Smith will give his 4th foul with that. So he measured this one just about right. But it's Snyder who's back on the line and good with the first.
Makes it a 3-point game. This is a big free throw coming up. Makes it a 2-possession game if he drills this. And he does.
Snyder with the pressure on.
37 seconds. And quick foul against John Lopez puts Foltz back to the line. He can cut it to 2.
Jaden good with the first. Daniel Long will check back in. J.C. Harris out.
Harris stays in.
Oh.
Who came out?
Foltz good with both. Now the Knights will redouble their effort defensively. Trap in the corner, ball loose. Foltz dives on it. Smith up with the shot. Dancing on the rim.
Oh, they call it.
And they call a player control violation on Nick Smith.
Wow.
For his 5th personal. That is unbelievable. I'm sorry, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. In the act of shooting in the air, he got undercut.
Didn't see it that way, but that's what the official called. 27 seconds. Now they put number 4 to the line. That's Jeremiah Carpenter. And a timeout, Preston.
I may be slightly biased about that last call, but I still believe that I'm right. I don't see how you call that one.
Well, they haven't been calling that all night.
A charge when you've had, you've basically, not whining about it, but Peyton Hawkins has been a bull in a china shop in the paint all night, literally just bulldozing people out of the way to make room for other teammates to drive the ball or get open looks. And Nick Smith gets called for a charge while he's in the air, putting up a shot inside 30 seconds. And that's kind of taking control of the outcome of a game, in my opinion. All right, I'll climb down off my soapbox, and Terry, we'll let you go back to work here.
Well, they're going to put number 4 to the line, Jeremiah Carpenter. So far, he hasn't shot any free throws in this game, so that could be a good thing for the Knights.
Well, that first one was long, strong, and off to the left. Let's hope he's consistent.
Yep, misses both. Here we go, 21 seconds. Foltz will bring it down. And he gets it over. Here comes Foltz, going to drive it in. Tried to get it to Daniel Long, and they say it bounces off of Long.
.5 remaining on the big board now. Knights down by 2.
They don't want to get the big guy, and they don't really want to foul.
Foltz will foul with the reach in. And not the guy we want to foul because unfortunately Zach Snyder is just way too good a free throw shooter.
Just too many turnovers, unforced turnovers tonight by the Preston Knights.
Good with the first, and the Knights will take a timeout with 9 seconds remaining and clinging right here to a one possession deficit. And one more free throw to come for, I think, the guy who's brought it home tonight as much as anybody for Lincoln. Snyder at the free throw line has been just tremendous down the stretch, missing a couple.
7 out of 9.
But yeah, 7 for 9 with the pressure on is pretty darn good. And
yep,
kudos to him.
Move all the kids who had went down to the other corner. I guess they thought they were going to go down there and make some noise, and the official doesn't allow them to do that. He put them back the other way. All right, here we go. Big free throw.
Well, the Castle Crazies aren't in the top 10 for nothing.
Got it.
And that may be the nail in the coffin.
Yep.
Unless the Knights can really turn a trick here pretty quickly.
Thomas hits a 3. But that's the end of the game.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Knights come up 1 point short, 66-65. A great shot put in at the end, but no foul and no opportunity with any time left to do anything. But shake the hand of the Lincoln Cougars and say, well done, fellas. Hard-fought game, tough game. Both of these teams, nothing to hang their heads about here. Preston off to a little bit of a slow start. and it sort of came back to bite them on the butt here tonight as they look to get back on the winning track, and they can't do it. They can't get above 500. 7-7 coming in, 7-8 going out. Lincoln picks up their 11th victory on the campaign, and again, hard fought, second highest point total they've scored all season at 66. And the Knights come up again, despite the best efforts of everybody in the castle, everybody on the team, everybody cheering and stomping, they come up a point short, 66-65. We're glad you were here to see this. If you were in the castle with us, if you're watching this on the delayed telecast or out there on the internet, we thank you so much for tuning in to Hometown TV. No matter how you catch these games, we appreciate it. For Terry Cochran, for our director Rick Walker tonight, for Bob Meisner up in the crow's nest running the camera, Dan Sims down on the floor, we thank everybody. And Johnny McGettigan also with the third camera here tonight in the castle. We thank everybody for tuning in, for turning things up and getting loud for the Knights. Not too much time left to get out here. Just a couple more opportunities to see Preston in the castle. 3 games next week. So get out here, join us, and whoop it up and hoop it up for the Knights as they wind down the regular season, get ready for postseason play. It's going to be exciting. We appreciate everyone here and everyone out there. Thank you so much. For Terry Cochran, I'm Steve Blake. Good night.
The Wound Care Center at Preston Memorial Hospital features the Wound Vac that helps wounds heal faster.
Being diabetic, I have a wound that was not healing, and the Wound Vac helps with suctioning the bad fluids out and helps the wound to heal faster.
Fortunately for Susan, we were able to use the Wound Vac technology. This helps improve the wound bed and allows the new tissue to grow and close the wound much quicker.
Call our Wound Care Center at 304-329-3348.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
At the Landing Dental Spa, our goal is to provide quality dental care at a relaxed spa-like atmosphere. Dental chairs with heat and massage, warm neck wraps, and personal TVs make your appointment as stress-free as possible. Located off the Pierpont exit, now accepting new patients of any age. Call 304-594-2200 today and visit our website at www.thelandingdentalspa.com to schedule an appointment. The Landing Dental Spa, a healthy smile with peace of mind.
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture. For nearly 50 years, our family store has been known for low prices, great customer service, and quality home furnishings.
Our nationwide low price guarantee means you'll save more on name brands like Catnapper,
Best,
Von Bassett,
Serta,
Franklin,
and the Almost Heaven mattress collection made right here in West Virginia. If you want to spend more at an overpriced big furniture store, that's your business.
But at Delano's, our business is to save you money.
So come in and see for yourself and experience
the Delano's difference.